Today we'll learn future perfect and future perfect continuous. Future perfect indicates that an action will have been completed at some point in the future. When we use this tense, we are projecting or estimating ourselves forward in the future and looking back at an action that will be completed some point later than now. It is most often used with the time expressions such as by the time, by then. To form a sentence, we use subject plus will plus have plus past participle of verb. In our last lessons, we already learned past participle of verb. But if you don't remember it, please go back to your worksheet and review it. Future perfect tense is not common, but it's useful in some situations. Let's start with future perfect and some examples. These are the examples of past participle of verb. I encourage you to pause the video and go through it. Let's see some examples. If all goes well, by March 2018, I will have finished my university degree. To form a sentence, we are using subject plus will plus have plus finished plus past participle of verb. This example shows that I'm projecting myself in the future forward and looking back, that hoping that I finish my action in the future at some point. One more example. The builders say they will have finished the roof by Tuesday. This example shows too that builders are hoping to complete an action in the future before Tuesday. By Tuesday, before Tuesday. It means they will finish. They are hoping they will finish roof before Tuesday. Future perfect with be going to. Auxiliary verb. To form a sentence, auxiliary verb plus going to have plus past participle of verb. Example, you are going to have perfected your reading by the time you come back from summer reading camp. By the time he gets home, she is going to have cleaned the entire house. Be going to be used to talk about things that the speaker thinks might be true in the future, or things that expect to happen. Speaker is predicting that are going to happen. For example, in this one example, the speaker is predicting that she will clean the entire house by the time he gets home. In this one sentence too, the speaker is predicting that going to have perfected reading by the time they come back from summer reading camp. Future perfect, completed action before something in future. We use future perfect to express the idea that something will occur before another action in the future. Consider this is past, present, and there is two event or situations in the future. It shows the time relationship between two situations, and we are hoping that one situation will finish and the second situation will happen. Let's see example. Will have finished the meeting by the time he gets here. We are talking about two situations, and we are hoping the first situation will finish and after that the second situation or the second event will happen. The class will have read most of the books when they see the play. In this one example too, the class will have read most of the books. We are hoping that class will finish all the books and after that they will see the play. We are talking about two situations in the future, and we are hoping that in the future one situation will finish and after that the second situation will happen. Future perfect progressive or future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous are used to show time relationship between two future situations. Consider this is past, present, and future. Consider there are two situations in the future, this one and this one. Future perfect progressive emphasizes that first event was ongoing and often incomplete. Consider this situation is first situation and it is ongoing and often incomplete in the future. And speaker is hoping that the second event will happen. Both are in future. Speaker use future perfect continuous to show time relationship between two future situations. Time relationship between two future situations. This one and this one. And it emphasizes that the first event was ongoing and often incomplete. This one is ongoing and often incomplete. To form a sentence, we use time expression plus subject plus have plus been plus verb with ing and rest of a sentence. Let's see some example. By the time you get here, we will have been building house for a year. In this one sentence, this part of sentence shows that it will happen later, and this situation, building house for a year, it's ongoing situation in the future. Second example, we will have finished the meeting by the time he gets here. We will have finished the meeting. This is first situation, and after that he gets here. This is second situation. We are talking about two situations in the future. The first situation, if we read the sentences carefully, you can notice one thing, that to express an earlier event in the future perfect progressive, we are using future perfect progressive. And to link a sentence, we are using simple present. In this one sentence, you gets here. This is simple present. The sentences are linked with future perfect progressive and simple present, or just a time expression or time phrases. In this one example, future perfect tense also shows that completed action before something in the future. Future perfect express the idea that something will occur before another action in the future. This example, we will have finished the meeting by the time he gets here. We are talking about this part of sentence, that they will finish the meeting and after that he gets here. There's two situations in the future and one situation is supposed to be finished in the future. So future perfect also shows that something will happen before a specific time in the future. I have some example for future perfect simple and future perfect continuous. We'll read together and try to find out future perfect simple and continuous. First, Sarah will have completed her bachelor's degree by December. Will have completed past participle of verb. So this sentence is future perfect simple. Second sentence, the customer service will have been operating. Will plus have plus been operating. Verb with ing. So this sentence shows that it is future perfect continuous. Next sentence, by the time I start my shift, Dr. Adam will have been working. Verb with ing, and we have will have been. So this sentence shows that it is future perfect continuous. Sarah will have gotten. Will have gotten past participle of verb. The scholarship by the time she starts school in September. This sentence shows that past future perfect simple. Professor Adam will have been teaching at this college for 25 years at the time he retires in January. Will have been teaching. Teaching, verb with ing. So future perfect continuous. Finally, now we can say future perfect tense is quite an easy tense to understand and use. Future perfect tense talks about the past in the future. I recommend trying an exercise about how to make this tense, as it's easy to get confused with all the different auxiliary verbs. Imagine you have a week vacation. You can go anywhere you want. Think of a place you would like to visit and write a paragraph in which you describe your trip using future perfect and future perfect continuous.